Players were pretty vocal about their frustration and their effort levels on Wednesday. Is there something that you can do to make sure that doesn't happen again in probably the biggest must-win game of the year?
Those things happen all the time. Sometimes you get away with it, sometimes you don't. We didn't get away with it. We weren't outplayed, but we were careless defensively, and we haven't been like that for a long time. So to me, it's tighten up, and we've got a good team we're playing against. We're going to have to play really well. They're obviously feeling it. They've had a lot of things go right the last month, so we're going to have to play our best game, and hopefully that's good enough. But I think the players recognize that it's a one-off, and we'll hopefully be back on task today.
This is the fourth meeting since January 2nd. Does that familiarity kind of help with preparation for tonight's game?
I don't think so. They're a different team. They got 4 new players in their lineup since we played them last, so it's a different group. They've given us tough games. They were much better than we were in our building. We were better in their building the last time, so the last 2 games have kind of evened out, but obviously it's lots at stake for both teams. This road trip's going to kind of determine our fate a little bit, and like I said, going out, we need to win 2 or 3, and whatever 2 they are, it doesn't matter. We just need to win 2 or 3.
You didn't call Gambardella up just to sit, so where would he probably?
He's left wing. He's going to play with Curry and with Cave. We need. He's a competitive offensive player, and we need that right now. So he's a guy that's willing to do anything he can to try to score a goal. He's really good on the boards. He's really competitive, and we need it right now, and so he's going to play.
Benning and Sek have played really well. Would you increase their minutes so that they're not perceived to be just the third pairing guys playing?
Yeah,
12, 13 minutes.
they've given us good minutes pretty much all year, quite frankly, and I think Matt's last 6, 7 games have been outstanding. It's good to see because he's such a competitive guy, and I think his overall decision making has really improved with and without the puck. And if you've got those 2 guys in your third pair, you're in good shape. I think what we need to do is the other 2 pairs need to pick it up, and we count on them in every situation, special teams, 5-on-5 matchups. So when we've played well, those top 2 pairs have been consistent and played very well.
Adam Larson continues to struggle. Why?
Well, I think there's just a combination of when you're trying to do too much defensively, you start puck staring and you get too far, you start drifting. And I think he recognizes that. He's such a competitive guy, and sometimes when you're trying to do too much defensively, you get yourself out of position. And I think that's been the big thing, is that he's got caught drifting out of position. And it's kind of the old adage, less is more. To me, if he just holds ice a little bit longer and lets the play come to him, he's going to be in good shape. And it's funny because 2 games ago was the best we've seen him play, and then that pair struggled against New Jersey because they were drifting out of position. And to me, when he holds ice, holds position, and he's physical in those positions, that's good stuff.
And you want your defensemen to move the puck better on your end as a group?
I don't know. You can ask that all you want, but I think more than anything, we just want their decision-making to be more crisp. I think puck movement is part of it, but if their decision-making is a little more crisp, we'll be in good shape.
Why is Arizona been this good with the lineup they've got? Is it the coaching? What is it?
Well, I think their lineup's really underrated, to be quite frank with you. It's got a veteran group of defensemen, a veteran goalie, and competitive offensive players. I mean, they got a lot of competitive offensive players. They got, 10, 11, 12 double-digit scorers. They got guys that are healthy scratches that are double-digit scorers. I mean, they got a lot of competitive offensive forwards. But to me, the key is that group of defensemen. Those are at least 5 veteran players who know how to play the game right way. And when you got that going, it's a good thing. And then Kemper's given them great goaltending. But more than anything, they're never in trouble because that group of defense gets them out of there right away.
Did you think Tocchet would be a good coach?
Yeah. I think we knew a long time ago. To me, he's a lot like Mark Recchi. He's a student of the game. He sees the game really well. This doesn't surprise me a bit that he's a good coach. I think he's his image has been projected onto this team, and it's a very competitive team who doesn't give you any quarter, and that's the way Rick played the game.